come sit here at the hearth with me. It's a pouring rainy day and it's far too mild to have an actual fire this morning, which saddens me. I wanted to have a fire on the winter solstice, and I usually have a fire outside, but it is pouring rain and it's super mild. So the deer and I have had our morning ritual in the pouring rain, and now I've set up the hearth to welcome in the winter solstice with this Yule log I made this morning. I thought I would read the winter solstice hymn to Hekate. It's on page 250 of the Keeping Her Keys book. And again, thank you for supporting my work, for sharing how you found your own healing through my work. It means so much to me. It's a very special book, the Keeping Her Keys book. It's a little book that is far from perfect, but exactly what it needs to be. So let's read this hymn together. Hail, Hekate Chthonia, queen of the underworld, who heard Persephone when no one else did. Hail, Hekate Propolos, queen of the middle world, who guided her back to the middle world, creating the seasons. Hail, Hekate Soteira, queen of the upper world, return to me as the wheel of the year turns. I honor you on the winter solstice, as you guided Persephone, deliver me from darkness. I wrote that little hymn so long ago when I was in such a different place in my life. And if you are in the place right now, if you are having a Persephone moment, as we call it, that I just stand with you in that journey. It's very challenging to be in the Persephone process. And as someone who's gone through the process and has learned to rule over both the interior underworld and walk in the middle world, taking up all the space I need, not giving space to those who have harmed me or would harm me, and making decisions based on what is right in my soul, that you can get there too. I know you can get there. And this hymn may help you and bring you some comfort. A couple of notes on the epithets in this prayer. Chthonia means literally of the earth, and was an appellation given to deities associated with the underworld. So Hekate, Persephone, Hades would have had this title. So any chthonic, it meant of the earth. And we always need to be keeping in our minds that this did not mean bad. You know, that this was not like necessarily like what we might call today evil. I mean, we have such weird, skewed ideas of evil here in 2020 that are so based on toxic Christianity. But it meant of the earth, of the cave, of the depths. Beautiful. Hail Hekate Propolos. Propolos means guide. She at the gate, I believe. She who stands before. Propolos was literally like the statue, the goddess who stood at the threshold. Soteira or Soteira translates in a more literal way to mean savior, but of course, because of toxic Christianity, we have all these hang-ups with the word savior. I love to translate it as liberator. She is our liberator. And the underworld, of course, is, you know, the root, the intuition, the emotional life, the interior life, the depths, all of those things about healing our emotions, understanding our emotions, giving space to emotions. Middle world is very much the interface we have between our interior selves, our personas we put on, and others, our relationships, how we orient ourselves as physical beings who walk in the physical world, all those kinds of things. That's the middle self, right at the heart center. And the upper world refers to the mind, the intellect, mysticism. It's our branches that connect us to the starry road above and those mysteries. Here's the cover of the book in case you don't know about it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and may you be well blessed on this, the winter solstice, the darkest day of the year.